Hey guys, how is it going? Happy Thursday. This is your first time checking out Truly Divine's channel. What is that? My name is Amy. If you're returning, welcome back. So I must say that your reading today is very positive. I don't really see any negativity to it. I see it being as more of a message for someone. It's just overall a good feeling when I see these cards come up. A lot of positive cards. So with that, let's get started. So this is going to be your oracle card to start off this reading. So it says, I can stop attracting don't wants by attention to do wants. You cannot rid the world of things that bother you. You have got to rid your vibration of things that bother you. And when you rid your vibration of things that bother you, no things that bother you can come. But you cannot really rid anything from your vibration because there is no exclusion in this attraction-based universe. The only way to stop attracting something that you don't want is by giving your attention to something that you do want. But you have to take small steps to it. I think this is really beautiful and kind of a reminder of where we've been this week and leading to this week. Is give your attention to things that actually deserve them. Give your attention to people that actually deserve them. If someone's coming off to you as being negative or just, they're just really hard to deal with, kind of just look at yourself and ask yourself, is this even worth it? Is this worth getting into? Is this worth draining my energy for? Because your vibrational energy that you give off, when someone's coming at you with that negative vibe, I know it can be hard to stay positive, especially in the heat of the moment, but I really feel like you guys will benefit from that. I really feel that whatever situation you face today, just remember that you have the choice to kind of change how you react to them. I feel like you really can't change other people because they are their own person, but definitely you can change how you react to a situation or how you react to someone's opinion of something. That's kind of what I feel when we're starting this reading, when we're kind of starting with that card, guys. So just check the way you approach things, check how you come across as things, and know that, yes, you can change yourself to be a better person, but you can't change someone else to be a better person. That they have to do that on their own. So with that, let's get into your reading. We have all of the signs here except air signs. So we have water signs. Sorry, guys. Water signs, earth signs, fire signs here. So that is what the reading will resonate for. So we have the Nine of Cups. We have Wheel of Fortune. Four of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. We have the Strength card. Eight of Wands. Three of Wands. And we leave off with the Lovers. I feel like you guys are going kind of into this stage right now where you're celebrating something. You're coming to reality. You're coming to terms. You're coming to... It's like that finally feeling comfortable feeling, that finally things are starting to look up, things are starting to pay off, things are starting to come to fruition. I feel like you guys have been really working hard, really trying to come out of that anxiety, really trying to come out of that mental breakdowns that some of you have been in. I really feel like you're looking towards the future. It could just be something as simple as celebrating a birth, celebrating a birthday, celebrating a marriage, an engagement. I really feel like you guys are in this place, though, especially with this Nine of Cups here. It's just that that happiness feeling, that emotional fulfillment. Maybe someone new has come into your life and kind of shown you what it is that you've been missing. Maybe you guys got that job opportunity, and that's kind of the piece of the puzzle coming through. I feel like you guys definitely have opportunities knocking right now. I feel like you have luck on your side. The world is yours. Luck is yours as well. I feel like that's why the Wheel of Fortune is here. This is that card of, you've made it to that final step. You've made it to that final destination. You've gone through those trials and trumps. You've gone through the heartache and the pain and the sadness. And now you guys are there. You're picking up that abundance. You're picking up that, that love feeling or that luck feeling, or you're just in a more positive state. You're in a more positive environment. You're not allowing people to take your positive vibrations. You're not allowed people to I just feel like you may have woken up and realized that you don't want to continue down the same path anymore. You don't want to surround yourself with the same people. You want that new beginning. You want that new path. You want that new journey. And I mean, it's definitely here. It's just you getting out of your own anxieties, out of your own fears, out of your own self-doubt. I feel like a lot of your self-doubt. That's where that mental abuse comes in that we talked about yesterday. That's you guys allowing people in your lives who are draining you. When you take those people out of your lives, you see that positivity come in. You see that how life will change, because you're no longer allowing yourself to be a victim. You're no longer allowing yourself to be manipulated or abused by other people's power, right? So I feel like now you guys are seeing those changes. You're seeing that second glimpse of that hope. And I feel like you guys are gaining that control back. You're gaining that stability back, that security. I do feel like some of you sold out, though. Maybe you felt like that was the only thing you had, so you kind of went back. But I feel like you're kind of going to circle back. I feel like you're just not done that lesson, or you're just not done that test yet. So I feel like you guys sold out and you went back to that relationship, or you took that job back. I feel like you're going to go through one more lesson or two more lessons, and then the light bulb's going to click off. But for some of you, I feel like you're just at a place now where the only thing really, I don't want to say wrong with you. I feel like the only thing really holding you back right now is that being afraid to take that risk. You have no idea what the future holds. You have no idea what to expect, because either your past has been pretty shitty, or just the choices that you've made have really affected your outcome or affected the way you think of things, right? So I feel like you're just afraid of the unknown right now, afraid to take that risk, that new step. But I feel like you guys are going to, like I said, I feel like we are at that final challenge, and that's why that Nine of Wands is here. That's also the feeling of giving up. But for you guys, I don't really see that this time around. I see it more as giving yourself that strength to overcome this, giving yourself the strength to say, you know what? I've been on my knees too many times now. I've hit rock bottom too many times now, and now I'm going to move forward. And now I'm going to continue moving on, right? So I feel like now we have the patience to move on through this. Now we have the patience to, sorry guys. Now we have the patience to continue being as strong as we've been. Now we have the patience to deal with these abusers, deal with these narcissists, deal with these people who have been trying to tear us down, trying to bring us apart. I feel like now we're having that voice to stand up and speak for ourselves. I see this as being time to enjoy where you are, time to enjoy these moments right now, because these are going to be your happy moments. These are going to be those moments that you're going to look back on and say, I went through worse, but I got to that middle and I realized that this is a whole new fresh start for me. This is a whole new feeling of that beginning, right? So you guys are going to come back to that feeling. You're going to once know where you've been. wants to know. Sorry, guys, give me 1 second. Trying to hide my phone so that I can finish this without distractions. But I just feel like you guys are going through some type of you're just been better off. Whatever was draining you, whatever was keeping you from moving forward, it is no longer there. It's like you cut ties with it. You finally looked in the mirror and looked at yourself and said, you know what? I'm done. That's what I feel like. I feel like you guys moved on. You're strong. And I think that's why the Wheel of Fortune is here. The Nine of Cups is here for that celebration, right? We're celebrating something. Maybe we're celebrating the victory of you guys getting up and moving forward. Like I said, I really feel that this card was negative. I feel like it being more of you guys realized how many times you hit rock bottom and now you're picking yourself up from that. You're saying, you know what? I overcame all of this. Why did I go back? And I overcame all of this and now I'm never going back. That's how I feel for that. We get to the Eight of Wands, right? And this is just about moving forward. And you guys are already doing that. You're already moving forward. This is about that journey, discovery. This is about looking at where you've been, looking at where you are now, and looking at where you want to be. So when we're thinking about how far we've come and where we want to go. So for some of you, you had to find that balance. You had to find that strength. You had to go through that last battle. Maybe it was a choice words. Maybe it was the way they reacted. Maybe it was something they said, but a light bulb went off. And it was in that moment you realized, you know, second chances are overrated. I don't want to give anymore. I don't want to give my value and my worth away to someone who doesn't respect my boundaries. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that there was some type of situation that you had you at rock bottom, and that's why we had those few days that seemed really up and down. It was like you guys backtracked. And now I feel like there was some type of situation and you guys got out of it. You guys saw them again for what they're worth, and you kind of said, you know what? I don't need this anymore. I don't want this anymore. That is what I'm feeling is coming through. I feel like we leave off with now you guys are in this place of preparation. You're in this place of preparing. You're viewing your opportunities. You're seeing your opportunities. You know that there is more out there for you. You know that love, there's always going to be a second chance at love. And I don't mean to be with that person, but I mean, there's always that. I feel like this person kind of said to you, you're never going to find somebody like me, or there's never, or no one's going to put up with you. That is the mental abuse that I've been trying to talk about the last couple of days, because that is what I'm feeling from the reading. That is kind of the type of energy that you guys got yourself out of for some of you. And now you walked away from that. You said, you know what, I'm looking at my goals. I'm looking at my future. I'm not caring about, you know, what was in my past or what I just let go. I know that I'm worthy. I know that I'm valued, and you're moving on. You're moving forward. So I feel like for some of you, you're balancing your life out right now. You've got it on. I was going to say speed dial, but that wouldn't make sense. But I feel like you just realized you can't help other people. You can't help someone change that doesn't want to change. So I feel like you guys have walked away from that now. And you're just moving on. And I think that's a great feeling. And we leave off with the Lovers. I feel like there is a new love coming in for some of you. This was like a test and a lesson that you guys had to go through for you to see your worth and your value. And for you guys to kind of realize, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I can't feel unworthy or unloved. I want to be able to communicate with someone how I feel. I want to be able to talk to someone. I want that committed love, honesty, friendship, all of that wrapped in one. And with this person you let go, it wasn't there. It was very abusive emotionally anyways, mentally even. But I feel like for you guys, you're at a place now where you see that. You're starting to see people for what they're worth. You're starting to pick up on people's energies. And I feel like that is only going to be bigger. Like it's only going to help you improve. You're definitely going to get to a better place. So with that, your oracle card is talking about the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So I'm going to read that to you guys. Gabriel holds his trumpet in one hand and a beautiful orb of blue light in the other. He is sending powerful energy to your throat center, acknowledging your power to communicate and your readiness to do so. This angel opens you up to truthful expression, both with yourself and others. You may have had troubles with expressing emotions and ideas in the past, but Gabriel is here to tell you that your soul longs to take this leap now. Be aware that true communication includes how you speak to yourself, so never deny your profound, integral value. Speak up for yourself, write in your journal, let your words flow. Now is the time to express yourself freely and fully, and the universe always honors your choice to do so. This card could also indicate that a communication project is coming, or a time of heightened communication with spirit and telepath with others. So I think that's beautiful, and what a way to end this reading. I really feel like you guys had a really hard time communicating how you felt based on the mental abuse you were going through or the emotional abuse. This message was definitely intended for somebody. I don't think it's going to resonate with everyone, but I feel like I had to get that message out for somebody. Let me know how it resonates. Hit me up in the comments. Subscribe, like if you haven't. If you like a personal, all my information is down below. Know I'm sending you all love and light for Thursday, and I will see you tomorrow.